we take you to the Kingdom of Thailand, where the 205th Regiment has a key mission with the Royal Thai Army.
I'm First Sergeant Jacob Harrington. I'm the Chief Instructor for 1st Battalion 205th RTI out of Washington State. We're a regional training institute, so we train federally funded missions across the gambit of schools that get taught in the United States Army, and specifically here in Thailand, we've been missioned by the SPP to utilize our instructor knowledge base in the Stryker to come assist the 112th Stryker Regiment here in Thailand to bring them Stryker Leader course. So we teach the Stryker Leader course, like I mentioned before, and we're moving on into a common faculty development course to help their NCOs bridge some gaps and understand what it is to be an instructor, the Army learning model, the experiential learning cycle, and then also we're kind of shifting gears a little bit to help teach their maintenance units how to perform maintenance on the Stryker.
With the Stryker Leaders course in full motion, there is another critical element: the maintenance of the Stryker.
My name is Sergeant First Class Matter, and I'm with the Washington Army National Guard, based out of the 1st to the 205th. And currently I am the Stryker Leader course manager and a senior instructor for a Maneuver Senior Leader course. With the 112th, being that they are pretty good operators when it comes to the actual maneuvering, the Strykers, and the capabilities of it, now it's important for them to get down with their maintenance and making sure they can continue to do so. So maintenance is a critical factor when it comes to any type of operation that we find ourselves in. As a platoon sergeant, when I was back with the 1-161, maintenance was extremely crucial in order to continue the operation and make sure that we are successful. So maintenance with the 112th, now they have the Stryker Leader course and they have their base operations. You need to make sure that the vehicle that is taking you to the battlefield, that's taking you to where you need to go to, is up and running and is doing what it needs to do.
Without the proper parts and tools, the mechanics cannot repair and maintain the Strykers. This is where logistical support is crucial. The turnaround time for a mechanic to get a Stryker fully operational can heavily depend on the logistical operations of a unit.
CW4 Ricky Thomas. I'm with the 96th Troop Command. I'm the Brigade Maintenance Warrant Officer for the 96th Troop Command. Here with the 205th, I act as a project manager or project officer for Stryker Leader course, and one of the tasks that I've been given is to help us develop a maintenance course for the Royal Thai Army currently. The Royal Thai Army is starting to take over some of the maintenance processes from GD. GD has primarily done all of their Class 9 operations. For them, it's Class 2 here in Thailand, but all the repair parts, requisitions, and any work orders have been going through GD. The last several months, the RTA has taken over, being the point of any kind of parts requisitions and any of the logistical operations, kind of going away from General Dynamics. Same situation that we were in the Washington Army National Guard several years ago when GD became their contract for the new Strykers. They were gone, and now the Royal Thai Army is kind of taking the same thing that we did, trying to figure out how to order their own stuff. Currently, automation. A lot of what they do here is the old spreadsheet, an email, or a phone call. They don't have, for the Stryker anyway, GCSS Army like we do. So some of the challenges that I've found when working or talking with them is the length of time that it can take to order, say, a fire extinguisher, for example, for a Stryker. They package all of their orders in lots, send a request every 60 days. It takes time to process that. It goes to the States, it gets released, and then it comes back, and it could take 6 months to a year before a part comes in. So one of the things that we're going to try to work with their leadership and their maintenance managers is to find some ways to speed up some of that operation. It's a challenge because they still lack some basic tools in their formation as far as some of the repair goes, but automation, figuring out some ways to help them get their parts a little bit faster is something that I'm looking at now, and then to provide them training in FY25.
Some of the challenges that we've had in delivering material that was specifically designed for the U.S. Army systems to the RTA, which don't use the same logistical systems that we do, is figuring out how they do business and how we can get the intent of those lessons over to the RTA. It doesn't make a lot of sense for us to teach them the 9 classes of supply when they use a NATO standard 5 classes of supply. So what we've done over the years of us doing this is really tailored and focused in on what the material is intending to deliver, and then deeply learning the RTA's systems so we could deliver them a product that they can actually use. At the end of the day, what we want to do is provide the tools, the training and the knowledge for the NCOs and the officer corps at the RTA here at the 112th and at their support battalion, everything that they need to be successful.
I'm Sergeant First Class Bruce Mitchell. I'm with the 1st 205th. We're Yakima, Washington. I am the course manager for Maneuver Senior Leader course and also instructor for Stryker Leader course. So I think it's important that we bring in probably the most experienced instructor pool that we have at the 205th. Guys that have the knowledge, the skills to actually, get in front of an audience and, just breaking things down to a level that the RTA can understand. Getting to know a foreign army and building the friendships and the rapport with, the RTA, they're great guys. I mean, just getting to learn about them, their culture, the way they do things, just the exchange of information between each other. It just makes everybody more comfortable when, you build that rapport with the guys.
With the 112th Regiment's continued training on the Stryker, maintenance is a critical piece to the puzzle for the readiness of the regiment. And without the logistical support, the regiment would be less effective on the battlefield. Training operators and mechanics to assisting the logisticians with the structure of their logistical process. The soldiers of the 205th Regiment will be there with our partners every step of the way, ensuring that the 112th Stryker Regiment is one of the most effective in the world.